Welcome back to No Jumper News, man. It's your host, AD today. I got my guy, Poetik Flakko, a.k.a. Fudge. He's with me, man. Hey, man, we gonna get right into these stories. Let's go. Earlier this week, it was reported that Kanye had decided to pull out of Coachella for undisclosed reasons. He has yet to publicly comment on the decision, but he had been excited about his performance on Instagram earlier this year. After Ye dropped out of the festival less than 2 weeks before his scheduled performance, Coachella confirmed that The Weeknd would join Swedish House Mafia to fill the headliner spot. However, according to Page 6, The Weeknd demands to be paid the same amount of money as Kanye, $8.5 million, plus 500 bands for the production fees. Sources said The Weeknd came in on short notice to take Kanye's top spot, but Phil, who owns the Coachella Festival through AEG Live, wanted to hold on to Kanye's money and pay The Weeknd far less, just a few million. The festival would pocket the rest. Even after Coachella announced a new lineup on Wednesday, a deal was not in place for The Weeknd, who threatened to pull out an hour's notice if he didn't get the same deal as Kanye, the source said. Finally, on Wednesday, faced with the prospect of a second headline act pulled out at Coachella at the last minute, the company caved and agreed to pay The Weeknd the same amount of money. So, The Weeknd, he got every right to ask for that extra money. You know what I'm saying? It looks like Coachella possibly would have been a shit show without that big of an act, and The Weeknd is one of the biggest artists of this time right now. He could definitely fill that slot.
Bro, I'm sick of that cokehead, right? And here's why I'm sick of him, man.
Oh my God.
Yo, I'm sick of the cokehead, right? And here's why, man. Him and his team has brainwashed us for years into thinking that The Weeknd is on a level of like Drake and Kanye.
He is.
He's not. Right?
He is.
How? Gunna outsold him. How is he? Bro, Gunna outsold this man, right? First week. Again, The Weeknd pulled all the strings, bro. He dropped an album. Once it was like realized, oh my God, he's about to flop, he dropped 12 more songs, got the merch line going, and he still got outsold by Gunna. You cannot get outsold by Gunna and even convince me you're on the same level as Drake and Kanye. It ain't happening, man.
This nigga tripping.
Facts. The Weeknd don't deserve no 8.5 million or even as close to anything Kanye was gonna get is Kanye West, and it's The Weeknd, right? It's just like Future, but again, he just raps about drugs.
So wait a minute. So did you not see the Super Bowl performance? You know, it's hard to even get a Super Bowl slot, and he killed that shit. You don't think that that was worth alone, him being a fucking A? You don't see him as an A-list artist. What would you put him as?
He's a B+. Gunna outsold him. Yo, how can you be an A-list artist when Gunna outsells you, bro? First week sales.
I would like to think that Gunna is an A-list artist now. You don't think so?
No, Gunna?
So what would you call Gunna?
Like a B+ artist.
He gonna whoop your ass after this.
Listen, bro, question,
you
right?
heard he got squabbles.
Question, what has The Weeknd done to be considered on the same level as Drake and Kanye?
I like to think right now he's like the modern day Michael Jackson.
Yeah, you brainwashed too, bro.
Well, I guess I'm brainwashed then. I'm just saying.
His team has convinced us, right? Bro, I don't know how they did it, but for years, like we believed that The Weeknd was on Drake's level until that Gunna thing happened, and now the facade is over, right? But he still think that, and bro, and that's scary, right? He believes himself, yo, I'm really on Drake level. It's crazy, man, but yo, yeah, bro, you don't deserve it, bro, at all.
Wow. Next story. A video circulating across social media shows DaBaby greeting a fan in Las Vegas. In a now viral video, DaBaby appears to be trying to lay a kiss on one of the lady fans. When DaBaby tries to plant a kiss on her, she curves him. The Charlotte rapper, who was also recently chastised for urging women to flash him during one of the live shows at Dre's Beach Club and nightclub in Las Vegas. I ain't write this script, but this is what we got to talk about. Hey, so, you know, your new name is now Tiny Fudge.
Tiny Fudge.
You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about DaBaby? Did you see the viral video that went around and what happened?
Yo, first off, yo, like this dude is like super bipolar, right? Like, right, bro, he's extra bipolar. Like, cause he went viral, what, like a few years ago, where he was like legit like slapping hoes for like trying to take pictures with him. And now he's out here trying to kiss bitches, you feel me? It's, you know, like, it's just weird stuff. But I think about it too, right? Imagine how being a rapper is. Imagine how like their world is just super warped. You can just walk up to random women and just kiss them with no repercussions.
And you know what, Fudge? I've done the same thing on some, and 90% of the time it's worked for me. You know what I'm saying? Luckily. You know what I mean? But this is also, it looks like that he was very intoxicated. You know what I'm saying? He was feeling himself. Usually the ladies, you seen he had a mob of women around him. So he probably was like, let me do some rock star shit. And I like to think that that woman had a boyfriend or somebody at home. Sheesh. And she held that shit down. Like my friend says, you know what I'm saying? Not no thought shit. She was being a good woman. She just crossed the baby out. She said no.
Yo, listen, though, I'll say this though. He gotta be careful. Because it only it only takes her going home and one of the homies calling her and say, yo, listen, yo, you know that sexual assault where you can get it back from her.
And see,
and then it's
I
over.
didn't know about that and see it that way until somebody pointed that out to me yesterday about this situation. So guess what? AD will never get drunk and feel himself and kiss a woman again.
Yeah, man. If I do it, I'm going to jail, so I don't even have that.
You definitely going to jail.
Yeah.
You don't look like me, nigga, all right? All right, YouTube, let us know how me and Tiny Fuzz did today. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe. We'll be right back on No Jumper News.